What if the moon was more than just a distant rock reflecting sunlight? What if it was quietly tuning the rhythm of your mind, the pulse of your emotions, even the depth of your dreams? The ancients called it the sky's silent heartbeat, a living metronome that guides the inner tides of every being. For centuries, mystics and healers noticed something science is only beginning to measure, that human consciousness moves in waves that mirror the moon's cycles. During the new moon, energy turns inward, sharpening reflection and planting seeds of intention. As the moon waxes, those seeds stir, pulling our thoughts and desires into action. Under the full moon, the mind becomes bright and restless, emotions peak, and intuition sharpens, sometimes to the point of feeling overwhelming. Then, as the moon wanes, release becomes easier, old patterns fall away, and the spirit prepares for renewal. You may think you're immune to these tides, but the subtle pull is always there. Tonight, I'll show you how to feel it, and how to work with it instead of against it. The new moon is the quietest phase. No light, no shadows, just the dark canvas of the sky. To most people, it feels empty. But in ancient traditions, this was the most fertile time for the mind. Energy turns inward, the subconscious becomes more receptive, and intentions planted here grow with the waxing light. To work with it, start tonight. Find a quiet space and sit in complete darkness, or close your eyes and imagine the black velvet of the moonless sky. Take 10 slow breaths, letting each exhale carry away the noise of the day. Then, write down one clear intention. Not a wish, but something you will nurture over the next 2 weeks. Keep it in the present tense, as if it's already unfolding. Close your journal. Place your hands over it and visualize the seed sinking into rich soil. You've just begun a cycle. And as the moon grows, so will this seed in the soil of your mind. As the first sliver of moonlight appears in the sky, something shifts, not just above, but within. The waxing moon is a time of building momentum. Energy expands outward, and your intentions begin to gather form. In ancient Babylonian astrology, this phase was when the seeds of thought sprouted into action. To align with it, revisit the intention you set at the new moon. Read it aloud each morning and visualize one small action you can take that day to move it forward. At night, spend 5 minutes in stillness under the moon's growing light, even if it's through a window. Imagine the moonlight streaming into your body, filling you with steady, rising energy. Each night, add one more breath to your ritual, symbolizing growth. The waxing moon teaches that success is rarely sudden. It's built breath by breath, step by step, until the invisible becomes visible. If you're finding this eye-opening, make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell. We have more lunar secrets coming that you won't want to miss. When the moon stands full, the night feels different, charged, almost electric. Every drop of lunar light spills over the earth, and your own inner tides rise to meet it. For ancient druids, this was the peak of magical energy, the moment when intentions reach their highest vibration. It's a time for clarity, celebration, and release. To work with it, go outside or stand at a window where you can see the moon. Close your eyes and feel its light pouring into you, filling every corner of your body. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, imagine releasing any doubts or fears that could block your path. Speak your intention out loud as if announcing it to the universe. Then, take a moment of stillness. No asking, no pushing, just listening. Under a full moon, silence can be as powerful as action. Here, the seeds planted in darkness meet the full light, revealing what they've become. As the moon begins to shrink, its light softens, and a quiet shift unfolds within you. The waning moon is the time of letting go, of clearing space for what's next. In ancient Chinese almanacs, this phase was known as the time of return, when farmers rested the soil to prepare for the next planting. Spiritually, it's your chance to rest your own inner ground. Each night, before sleep, write down one habit, fear, or belief you're ready to release. Read it aloud under the moonlight, then safely burn or tear the paper, imagining its energy dissolving into the night air. As you breathe out, picture the weight lifting from your body, making space for new light to enter. This phase reminds us that endings aren't failures. They're the essential openings that allow new cycles to begin. Without release, there is no room for renewal. But here's the question no one asks. If the moon can move the oceans for thousands of kilometers in the tides, what is it quietly moving inside you right now? When the moon disappears from the night sky, it's not gone. It's hidden, gathering strength for its return. The new moon is the quiet pulse before the next wave, a time for planting seeds in the unseen. In many indigenous traditions, this was when the tribe would sit together in darkness, speaking their visions for the coming month as if they had already happened. You can do the same. Find a calm, dimly lit space. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Picture the life you want to see grow in the next cycle. Not as a wish, but as a memory. See yourself already living it, feeling the emotions, touching the details. Write down 3 intentions, phrased in the present tense, and place them somewhere you'll see each day. The new moon is a reminder that creation begins in the dark and that stillness is fertile ground for transformation. Working with the moon isn't about chasing every phase. It's about moving with the rhythm of the whole cycle. Think of it as a breath that lasts 29.5 days. The new moon is the inhale's beginning, drawing in vision and intention. The waxing moon is the breath filling your body with action and growth. The full moon is the peak, holding all that energy in full awareness. The waning moon is the exhale, releasing what no longer serves. When you align your own actions with this lunar breath, you stop forcing outcomes and start flowing with a pattern that has guided life on Earth for millions of years. Keep a moon journal for 1 cycle, noting your mood, dreams, and energy each night. Soon you'll see how your inner tides rise and fall with the moon's light, and you'll learn when to push forward, when to pause, and when to let go completely. The moon has been our silent companion since the first humans looked up at the night sky. It has pulled the oceans, marked the seasons, and quietly shaped the rhythms of our bodies and minds. To work with the moon is to remember that you are part of this larger dance, not separate from it. Every phase offers a mirror. The new moon whispers of beginnings, the full moon reveals what has grown, and the waning moon teaches the art of release. As you begin to live in tune with these cycles, you'll notice life feels less like a struggle and more like a tide carrying you exactly where you need to be. The moon doesn't ask for worship, only awareness. And in that awareness, you may find that your intuition sharpens, your emotions find balance, and your path forward becomes illuminated, even on the darkest nights. If the moon can shape the tides of the earth, could it also be shaping the course of human history without us even realizing it?